So about 2 videos ago, after I posted my own video, I went onto my own channel to count how many videos I'd done since I started doing this back in October. It's now mid-April. I feel like I've done a lot of work, but I wasn't sure how much work I'd actually done. So I thought it was kind of interesting in that I chose to count at that point in time, because when I counted, I just realized that I just posted my 99th video. And I always told myself when I got to number 100, I was going to take a moment to reflect back and personally thank everybody for all the positive feedback and support that I've gotten since I started doing this whole thing. However, I had one more thing that I really wanted to talk about. I wasn't going to be able to put it off, so I did that video. I posted it the other day, and that was video number 100. This was supposed to be that, but it just wasn't meant to be, so this is 101, and I personally want to thank everybody right now for all the positive feedback and the support that I've gotten since I started doing this thing back in October, because it's been quite overwhelming to say the least. Anybody who's ever liked a video, shared a video, or commented on a video, it means more to me than you probably know, so thank you very much. Now, as it relates to the comments, I believe I've read all of them. There might be some that I've missed. I don't always get a notification. I don't know why that is. I'm not the most technically sound person. However, every single comment that I've read has been positive. So I'm very, very grateful for that there's no haters really, and nothing negative being said in the comments. So I'm very, very happy about that. I just want to thank everybody for that as well. Now, there's 2 names in particular that I want to give a personal shout out to. Number 1, Alan Lord. Now, Alan's not somebody's name that you're going to see in the comments. He's somebody that's been following me for a long time, personally reaches out to me to kind of let me know that he appreciates my efforts. So I want to personally reach out back to you through a video and say thank you very much for that. It means a lot to me. I'm very appreciative and grateful for that. The second name, anybody that actually reads the comments will see this one actually popping up a lot more frequently, recently anyways, David Morellis. Now, I hope I got your last name right there, but every time you comment, you always have the most positive things to say, and I want you to know that it doesn't go unseen or unheard. I'm very appreciative and grateful for all the things that you've had to say, so thank you very much for that. Now, a lot of people have been asking me, at least in the comments that I read sometimes, who are you, where'd you come from, where'd you learn from, and why are you doing this in the first place? So I'm going to do my best to answer those questions, to give people a better idea of what this is all about in the first place. And I'm going to start this with a quote by DMX, yes, the rapper DMX. He said, "To live is to suffer, but to survive, well, that's to find meaning in the suffering." And that's partly why I do what I do. I believe this is my meaning. I believe I have an ability to explain rather sophisticated information in a way that most people can understand it, and then practically apply it to get better results in the gym than they otherwise would have. So that's why I'm doing this. I love to help people, and YouTube allows me to reach out and help more people than I otherwise would be able to. Now, one of the bigger reasons of why I'm doing this, and I'm just going to be straight up real with it, I want to get paid by YouTube. If I get enough subscribers, enough followers, enough views, YouTube will pay me. So I can help people for free. I can reach out through YouTube to kind of help as many people as fucking possible. And I'm not even asking for $1 from you. All I'm asking is that you pay it forward. Share the videos if you like them. If you don't, that's okay. This might not be for everybody. But I'm not asking for anything from you other than to pass it forward and subscribe to the channel. I'm reminded of a conversation that I heard about between the quarterback of the New England Patriots, Tom Brady, and the owner of the New England Patriots, Robert Kraft. Now, I'm not a Pats fan, so I'm not biased when I'm talking about this, but I recall that when Tom Brady was drafted, he was drafted 199th overall. 198 guys were picked before him, and the Patriots picked Tom Brady. And when Robert Kraft was introducing himself to Tom Brady, he said, "Hi, I'm Robert Kraft. I'm the owner of the team." And Tom Brady looked him in the eyes and said, "I'm the best decision this franchise has ever fucking made." And he proved him right. He's won 4 Super Bowls to date. He's been there 6 times, Super Bowl MVP 3 times, and league MVP twice. Now, where I'm going with this is when I ask you to subscribe to the channel, I'm saying it with the same conviction that Tom Brady said to Robert Kraft when he said, "I'm the best decision this franchise has ever made." I'm saying I'm the best decision you could ever make in subscribing to a channel. I will provide more value than any of these motherfuckers. And until I prove that wrong, give me an opportunity. I believe that I can make a living off YouTube. I don't see why I can't. I'm reminded of a question that I first heard about when I was watching a little piece on Russell Wilson before they beat the Denver Broncos that actually just annihilated them in a Super Bowl 48 there. And they were showing a thing on Russell Wilson. A lot of people said this guy didn't have the physical measurables to make it to the NFL, to start as a quarterback in the NFL, or to win the fucking Super Bowl against the #1 offense in the history of the game. But he did it. And they asked him going into the Super Bowl, there's a little piece that they did to promote the event. And he said that his dad used to say to him, "Why not you, Russ? Why not you?" And he didn't have a good answer for that. And look what he did. So that's the way I'm looking at this entire thing that I'm trying to do here. Why not me? I don't have a good answer for that. So that is why I'm going to continue to try to pursue this, because I believe that I have what it takes to do this. Now, a lot of people are saying, where did you learn this from? Where did you learn biomechanics? Where did you learn physiology? Here's the thing. I read every single day by choice. I choose to devote time to learning and getting better in any way that I can. I didn't go to school for this. I didn't go to school for anything. I'm not actually too proud to admit this, but I'm a high school dropout. I only got a grade 9 education, and the only reason I got my grade 9 is because where I lived at the time, the way the curriculum worked, was that even if I failed every class in grade 9, if I did one summer school course and I passed it, they were going to give me all 8 credits and let me go on to the next grade. So this taught me that I can get through life like this, and it doesn't actually work like that. I failed grade 10, I switched schools, I failed grade 10 again, I dropped out, I got involved in drugs, I got involved in alcohol, and it wasn't until the later half of my 20s that I woke up, looked into the mirror, and said, "Will the real Ben Halsell please stand up?" Like, seriously, would a real Ben Halsell please stand the fuck up? Because this is not him. And I've been sober ever since. So when people ask me, where did I learn? I'm self-taught. But I'm reminded of a story that Joe Rogan once told, where he was saying, I love a success story, but even more than a success story, I like a dude who fucks his life up and gets it back together story. Those are my favorite stories. So I've realized that the last chapter to my life has not been written yet, and I still have an opportunity to make a positive impact on my life and other people's lives. So that is also partially why I'm doing what I do. I'm going to end it with 3 quotes. So the first one is from Eminem. He said, "I'm a be what I set out to be, without a doubt, undoubtedly. And all those who look down on me, I'm tearing down your balcony." Drake said, "Everyone who doubted me is asking for forgiveness. If you ain't been a part of it, at least you got to witness." And the last one from Jay-Z, "And it's nobody's fault for the decisions I made. This is the life that I chose, or rather the life that chose me. If you can't respect that, your whole perspective is whack. Maybe you'll love me when I fade to black."